Welcome back to another episode of Player Breakdowns. This one is on Tetairoa McMillan, wide receiver out of Arizona. This is one of the ones that I'm going to be rather excited about because watching wide receiver highlights from college is usually more of a mix of bad defending rather than actual very good wide receiver play. So let's get started. Yep. Straight away, busted coverage, wide receiver jogging into the end zone, no defenders anywhere on screen. Absolutely terrible. Cornerback falls down, no surprises here. This is probably one of many. Next highlight. Again, clean separation. Nobody around. Let's have another look quickly. He's coming free off the line. The wide receiver in front of him is at least 10, the cornerback in front of him is about 10 yards away. Comes in, comes back off the route. Nobody near him. Easy catch, easy touchdown. Absolutely terrible from the defending point of view. Not interesting at all. Next highlight. Same game. Again, no one near him. Easy catch. Nothing particularly special. Like he's gotten there's nobody trying to bump him off the run. Next highlight. Quarterback's got all day to throw. And no surprise, absolutely open. Runs it in from the touchdown. He's big and he's quick, so he's got a size mismatch on most players. Excellent. Again, nobody's near him. Like he's coming off the formation. Nobody's in front of him. Running across the field. Nobody's following him. Catches the ball. Nobody touches him. This shows up how bad defending is rather than how good the wide receiver is. Like every highlight of this guy is just purely nobody's in front of him and he's catching a pass that any wide receiver could catch. So next highlight. Again, nobody within 20-30 yards of him. It's just ridiculous. This is showcasing how bad New Mexico's defending is rather than how good this wide receiver is. Untouched off the line. Yeah, nothing special. Next highlight, new game. Running across the field, nobody's even following him. Next highlight. Oh, well done. We got something. So, not being touched off the line again, as previously. Catches the ball at a high point. Great. Yeah, so it's an athletic catch, contested. Very good. Definitely a mismatch against the cornerback. Straightforward. Actually being held by the cornerback as well, so usually in the NFL I'd imagine that would be called for pass interference. Next highlight. Another one of those across the middle, nobody's even trying to pay attention to what he's doing. Next highlight. Again, just free releases off the line all the time. Cuts back on the route, goes up, and yeah, good yak. Next highlight. Again, this quarterback's got all day to throw, and the defense just watches McMillan catch the pass in between them. All day to throw again, running across, nobody's touching him. These highlights are just, this isn't really a highlight film for McMillan. This is a low light film for defending in college football. Quarterback's got all day. McMillan's running free. Like, I've seen one highlight that actually shows that this wide receiver is capable of jumping for a high ball. That's it. Nothing here would make you think that this wide receiver is any better than most wide receivers in the second or third round of any draft. He's all pitch in, catch, No cornerback play at all. Next highlight. Yeah, that's a better throw than it is catch from the wide receiver. Takes two defenders on the shallow out of the game. This isn't like, I'm not saying this is a bad player. These plays aren't special. Again, coming back to an open pass. No reason to think that any other wide receiver couldn't do that. Oh, defender fell down. Wide receiver caught the ball. Nobody around him. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to cut up these highlights again, and every single pass that this guy catches where there's no defender anywhere near him, I'm going to just quick cut up of all of these just to show how bad this is. And defending is awful. Defending is awful again. Why is the 6'3", 6'4" wide receiver got a linebacker chasing him back from cover 2? That's just nonsense. Next highlight. Oh look, wide receiver open again. This is dreadful. Slant, caught the pass. Well done. Nothing special. Jump ball, taps it up with one hand. Pass interference on the defense. I mean, you got to think that this team is losing 42-6 in, what is this, third quarter? I mean, he taps it up for himself. It would have been better if he actually went for the ball. Well done for catching it. A contested pass. Unbelievable. So it's a free play. So you got to think that the quarterback is being a little bit more adventurous. Single coverage, really. Yeah, so it's a flag on the play. Encroachment. Yeah, so the defender came across the line too early, so it's a flag. Easy. Quarterback's throwing it up for grabs, and wide receiver comes down for it. He's really good at getting the ball at the highest point. This is definitely the most impressive play. Next highlight. Open receiver, pitch and catch. That's impressive again. So this time he's actually got pressed on the line, which is good. And makes a contested catch. Looks like it's an attempt at a back shoulder fade, but yeah, he adjusts his body well, catches the pass. Yeah, it's okay. Not too bad. Let's see if there's another actual highlight. Definitely another back shoulder fade there. It's a good one. Yeah, it's a good catch. Definitely she's strong enough, and he's got a big enough body, and he knows how to use his body to defend the catch of the pass from his perspective. He's able to put himself in a position to stop the defender from getting in the way of him catching the pass, which is good. Next highlight, busted coverage. Down 35-0 at this point, and he's celebrating a touchdown. That's actually something I'd want to see. So down 35-0, start of the third quarter. Defense blows the coverage, catches it for a touchdown. Well done. Not so impressive. And that's it. Okay, well, not much of a highlight. Not impressive at all, really. A couple of good catches. After watching that, I'm not too sure if this was a good set of highlights. This could be a very good player statistically. Looking at him playing in those highlights, I wouldn't see anything there that would make me think that he's better or worse than any second or third round wide receiver in college football that I've seen drafted over the last 5 years. We'll see. I'll try and come back to this guy in the future and get another set of highlights, but I wouldn't, on that evidence, definitely wouldn't put him in the first round. Definitely someone who you could pick up in the second or third round, quality wise, that is. Defending is awful. 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 Defending is awful.